very selfish. Utterly disappointed.
Not one more! 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 Not one more!
You do not realize we have a community here. Look how many people showed up. And millions can be saved if y'all just change your mindset. Change these laws. We're worried about the wrong thing. We're focused on the wrong thing. No justice, no peace. No
justice, no peace.
Let's go.
No justice, no peace. 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 No justice, no peace.
I love these things. It's way better than what they're doing there, right? I wish they could look out here and see what we're doing. How we're building our community up one by one. All these people. All y'all want gun control, right? All y'all want safer schools, right? They need to make a change. Yes, we can.
This is what democracy looks like. 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 Our house. Our house. Our house. Our house. Gun control. Now. Gun control. Now. Gun control. Now. How many more? 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 How many more?
We want to make a quick safety announcement. We want to keep ourselves safe as we're here in community. If you are in need of anything, people with these little duct tape armbands, they're the people to talk to. They're here to help you if you need anything. If there's medical emergency or anything like that, then we go ahead and talk to them. We're all around the perimeter. Thank you all for being here. Back into the future.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is. It is.
There's no reason we shouldn't. We can protect our children in their classrooms, our families in their communities. What are we doing?
Nothing.
We're worried about the safety in their classrooms or something. Why don't we take away some of those worries or alleviate some of the worries this year? I can't worry about someone bringing gun violence into their school. Kids worried about being dragged out by an ICE agent. So we're doing nothing to prevent this. Everybody, they want to lock everybody up, but we can prevent gun violence. Fight with you and for you and stand with you because many of us care deeply. And 80% of Tennesseans in their community believe we should have guns in law.
That's right.
Instead of a bunch of cowards. It's a bunch of cowards.
Fuck Bill Lee!
How are they
who want their kids to come home safe in the afternoon. Thank you for doing this. Like got out of work in the school. And we are here with you and for you. So let's keep this up until we get it done. Now we're filled with welcome Stevenson and Jason Powell, who represent the Antioch High School District. A former future legislator, Representative Powell has dedicated his career to serving children and families in his district. Thank you for being here today. I'm Representative Powell.
I am so angry, sad, emotional, disappointed that yet again we are here to talk about another school shooting in Nashville, Tennessee. Antioch High School is a wonderful community. Antioch is a great place. We continue to take no action when it comes to school shootings, gun violence, or now the hate that led to this. I am a metro school parent. I have 2 children in the school. Every day when I drop my children off to school, my greatest fear is they might lose their life to gun violence. No parent should fear that in our city or our state. It is unacceptable.
We want to go home at the end of the day.
Come on.
Yeah.
I want you to feel safe.
I said we want to go home at the end of the day. We can't do that. You'll have to vote for us. We can't vote.
I sent a letter to the governor asking him to change this special session to the issue that really matters, and that's gun violence, school safety. That's what parents want. That's what our communities want. I am so sorry you have to be here yet again. I feel for Jasai, Drea Escalante, her family.
Say her name.
Say it one more time.
Diana.
Students in Antioch High School who had to witness and live now for the rest of their lives with the trauma of a school shooting. Amen. What gives me hope, though, is seeing each of you here. You are the future, and we must change the way we deal with this issue.
Right now.
It gives me hope to see each of you. Here we are going into a special session when our children are dying, yet we are trying to kill our schools with vouchers. We must continue to fight. And what gives me hope is each of you. And let me end with this. Si se puede. 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 Si se puede.
my name is Jermaine Jr. I am 19 years old. I am a college student, and I am pissed off. Me too! We have to take time out of our day to come to this Capitol to meet with adults who are acting like children. Who's representing us at the Capitol, but are more worried about NRA money and special interests. Let me tell you something. We're tired of being tired. Are we tired of being tired? I'm tired of going to memorials and vigils and funerals for people who died in gun violence because of the inaction of these people in the state capitol. Enough. Come on, enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
We're no longer going to sit here and ask and hope and plead and beg them. We are now demanding. Give us gun violence prevention laws now, or we will show up until we cannot walk anymore. Once we are done here, let's flood that rotunda full of students who are pissed off and ready for change. They think that they have power now. They think that they're very powerful sitting in those seats representing people. But let me tell you something. This is power. Have power. And until they give us what we're asking for, we're not going anywhere. So I end with this. Show up, make your voice heard, and give them hell. Whose house?
Our house.
Whose house?
Our house.
Whose house?
Our house.
Whose house?
Our house.
Thank you all so much. Thank you.
What a bunch of cowards!
Whose house? Our house. Our house. Our house.
Thank you guys. Next year, sign here for Luis Vara, and I can long to be considered public policy advocate and plan for the office in District 49 last year. Thank you for being here.
Antes que nada quiero decirle a la familia de Jocelyn Correa Escalante que vamos a seguir luchando juntos para que veamos acción. I want to be very clear that all kinds of hate are rooted in hate-fueled rhetoric. It has no place in our schools, in our community, or anywhere in our society. The tragedy that happened at Antioch High School was not a tragedy that was one-off. It did not happen in a silo, but it is a result of a coordinated, calculated campaign rooted in hate, fear, and division that we see trickling down from the Oval Office into our state capitol and into our school cafeterias.
No one should feel less than.
As we know, they're getting ready to start the special session, and the governor and the Republican Party have made it crystal clear what their legislative priorities are. Are they going to be doing anything about the guns? No! No, because they'd rather attack our immigrant and refugee neighbors.
And guess what? They don't give a crap about that.
That's exactly right. And now, more than ever, it is crystal clear that our fight is an interconnected one. We know that an attack against one of us is an attack against all of us.
Take it personal.
with power and real lasting change that demands sustained organizing year after year, election cycle after election cycle, legislative session after legislative session, and every single day in between, even when the cameras are not on. Right now, out there today, in this group, there is a younger version of myself who deserves to live with a sense of belonging, who deserves to live free from all acts of violence and all acts of hate, who deserves to live free from the fear of deportation and family separation.
Yes.
And all of us have a great responsibility to.
Say it one more time.
And we know that we are going to face several obstacles to try to keep us from progress. But when we invest in community, when we invest in each other, when we show up authentically for one another day after day, we never lose. And let today serve as a reminder that no matter how hard they try to take us down, we can say with confidence that we will continue to rise up and we will continue to fight for the multiracial, multi-generational future that we all deserve, because we all deserve to live free from the fear of gun violence. We all deserve to live and work and go to school safely and freely in our communities. And we know that when we organize, we win. When we organize, we organize. And lastly, I want to send a message loud and clear that ICE is not welcome in our communities.
Now please welcome Emmy Wolf-Dubin, Emmy journalist.
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
Lockdown generation is tired! We're tired of sitting in our classes day after day, week after week, year after year.
Lockdown
Same
after
headline.
lockdown.
Shots fired at local school. This is a suffering we watch on repeat. The world looks down on us and sends their thoughts and prayers and death wishes as we move through a perilous and deadly system. We the students have lived this reality because we sit in those classrooms and live through those horrors. We carry bulletproof white blades in our backpacks because the extra weight is worth the mitigated risk. We sit down drills like an AR people and real 10 of us with a 3-second mistake.
I'm fucking tired! Those are not liability! They're children! Enough is enough!
Enough is enough! Enough is enough!
Enough is enough! Enough is enough!
I'm tired of being a guinea pig in the test chamber! I'm spending more time worrying about my safety than learning!
The reason we scheduled for this time is the reason we walked out of our schools. We want to make them hear us.
We are not guinea pigs, we're living beings! We serve a purpose in this community! What are we?
United!
Never be divided! The students united will 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 never be divided! Not one more! 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 Not one more!
Not one more!
Not one more! Kids over guns!
Kids over guns! Kids over guns! Kids over guns! Kids over guns! Kids over guns! Kids over guns! Kids over guns! Kids over vouchers! Kids over guns! Kids over guns! Makes sense. Kids over guns! I did this. Kids over guns! Kids over guns! Kids over guns! Kids over guns! I'm tired of being a guinea pig in a test chamber!
Yeah!
Governor Lee has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Governor Lee has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Governor Lee has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Governor Lee has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Governor Lee has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Governor Lee has got to go! Governor Lee has got to go! Governor Lee has got to go!
Hey, hey, NRA! How many kids have you killed today?
Hey, hey, NRA! How many kids have you killed today? Hey, hey, NRA! How many kids have you killed today? Hey, hey, NRA! How many kids have you killed today? Hey, hey, NRA! How many kids have you killed today?
Save our kids!
Save our kids! Save our kids! Save our kids! Save our kids! Save our kids! Save our kids! Save our kids! Save our kids! Save our kids! Save our kids! Save our kids! Save our kids! Save our kids! Save. Blood on their hands! 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 You know what? They can kiss my butt! I'm tired of this crap that's happening everywhere! This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! I said not one more 2 years ago. It shouldn't be now. It shouldn't be yesterday. It should have been 2 years ago. These kids never went to middle school. How many more? 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 Jocelyn! 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 Say Jocelyn! Jocelyn!
Somos un pueblo unido, que somos unidos todos. Así que gracias a todos y hacemos la voz, pedimos justicia. Nosotros pedimos justicia por Dios de Dios.
Says that we are united together. We're going to keep fighting for justice.
That's what I like to see!
That man can't hug his child because of y'all! Y'all
He wants to let everybody know he doesn't want to see any more guns in schools. So this does not happen to any other university.
stop building these lines. They deserve better. We as a community have to rally around them and support them. They need us now more than ever. We have got to stop this vision. We've got to stop this vision. We have to demand better. We have to demand better. And until they see us stand up the same for each and every child slaughtered by a gun, it's never going to change. We need the same outpouring of love every single time for each and every baby. This is somebody's baby lost. It's not a statistic. It's not a statistic. Showing up and showing out.
Every elected official, and I want to say thank you to every single one of you that showed up. The truth is, we shouldn't have to. A world where it takes hundreds of us to show up here to start a conversation about basic safety. Guess what? The people on Capitol Hill aren't the ones who are at risk of a school shooting. And here's the thing. You can't outfit every school in the state with the scanners and the state troopers that they have up there.
Exactly.
They can make every single school in this state a million times safer.
Right!
Click of a pen, Governor Lee could do this.
We are not guinea pigs!
A majority of the U.S. has red flag laws. They take the guns out of the hands of the people who we know shouldn't have them. Of the people who make strikes to school. But guess what? Just last year, Governor Lee signed a bill banning states and cities and counties from putting red flag laws into place. And you know what's worse? 2 years ago, he said he supported it. They said stopping school shootings.
Governor Lee is an old hag!
He's gonna listen to us unless we show them every day and every election day from now to the day of red flag law, red flag bill is signed, how we feel. Thank you all.
Everybody repeat after me! Governor Lee is an old hag! 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 Governor Lee is an old hag!
Governor Lee is a whole hag!
It's an old hag!
Governor Lee is a whole hag!
Kids not guns! 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 Kids not guns!
Whose house?
Our house!
Whose house?
Our house!
Whose house?
Our house!
Whose house?
Our house!
Not one more!
Not one more! Not one more! Not one more! Not one more! Not one more! Not one more! Not one more! Not one more! Not one more! Not one more! Not one more!
Why'd you say that?
Governor Lee is an old hat! Governor Lee is an old hat!
Backpack following the college day, and it's so screwed up that we live in a safe country where we would have to think about that. And we did not get the results that we want in November on a state. And we did not get the results that we want in November on a state or national level, but we are still here. So thank you all so much for showing up today. You'll hear from one of my students, Aldain, about the loss of his brother. His mom is now a state representative, but I also do a lot. My student, Leo Ortiz, who, much like Julie, was 16 years old when he was shot and killed. I remember seeing his lifeless body in his casket is one of the clearest memories that I have. I can still hear his mother screaming while draped over his body for one last time. And again, they had to save up money to send his body back to Guatemala as well. That to me is just such a sobering reminder of the sacrifices that people make to come here for a better life for their families, because this is supposed to be the land of the free. But the freedom to go to school without getting shot is not one that we have.
Unacceptable!
Right.
Without fear of gun violence is not one that we have. And that is a choice that our legislators, like Monty Fritz, like Todd Porter, who walked right through this rally a little while ago.
I'd rather spit on this!
Yeah. They offer their thoughts and prayers, like in submission for these families and communities who are torn apart when gun violence is a policy choice.
And they do nothing!
Our legislators choose to let our kids be traumatized in the lockdown generation. They choose to sacrifice you all, to sacrifice our kids, and pretend that there's nothing they can do when gun violence is the #1 killer in the country. They glorify hate speech and they celebrate those who make a living from doing it, and it results in death. They are so far gone that they will look into the eyes of people who have lost children, who have lost loved ones, and offer their sympathies knowing full well that they will never choose children. They will never choose life, and they will always choose the gun lobby's blood money. But if there is one thing that our corrupt elected officials are afraid of, it is people power.